Hi fire signs. I'm going to use this for an introduction to every single video. So if you happen to have, say, Aries sun, Leo moon, and Sagittarius rising, you're going to see this over and over again. So you can just skip ahead if you would like to. So today I'm cleansing my space for you guys, and I wanted to show you in honor of my ancestors that are Indigenous on Indigenous Peoples Day here on Turtle Island, which is currently occupied by Canada and the United States of America. So I have talked about this before. I am Indigenous, proudly so, and I always ask my ancient ancestors. I'm all of my ancient ancestors, so not just my Indigenous ones, because I am mixed. But I ask them to be here with me, those that have my highest good and the highest good of my subscribers in mind every single time. I use my own sage. This is sage that was cultivated by my family on my reservation, which is Standing Rock Indian Reservation. They are on the North Dakota side. Yeah, well, right where you saw the protests happening, half my family was there. Well, I was residing in Germany at the time. So that's too long of an intro, and I apologize, but I do want to light this incense in my candles in honor of my ancestors on this day, which is the 11th day, which is the Justice card. Hopefully not ironically so. Our bloodlines have been through so much, and I would like to honor by bringing wisdom to all of my subscribers, helping them through everything that comes up, whatever they need. And I ask that my ancient ancestors and your ancient ancestors work together in our highest goods to bring forth answers and clarity and compassion and love. Thank you. I made these as well, these candles, last night, with the intention of love, self-love, compassion, all of the things that we talk about a lot here on this channel. Okay. Now I take some time to go about and cleanse the space, so I will be back with your reading, fire signs. See you soon. Hey Leo, so I just recorded your video, or I thought I did. I'm so sick of me sometimes. I'm not. I love me. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, so we have to start over, which I actually think might be a good thing. Your reading was really, really powerful, don't get me wrong. But I was getting the feeling that it was just for one person. So we are going to start over and see how it goes. This is Radley Valentine's Angel Wisdom. Did I say that right? Angel Wisdom Tarot. And Radley, I chose Radley's because he is Cherokee. And today is Indigenous Peoples Day. And so I want to celebrate Indigenous creators, especially in the spiritual world, because although, you know, many of us practice our old ways, tarot is relatively new and to us, and doing these sorts of readings, well, not very new, it's definitely new to us in different ways. I can't really explain. Like, this isn't something, yes, we would have a practitioner, you know, within our community, but it wouldn't be on YouTube. I don't know. It is now because I'm Indigenous and I'm doing it. So there we go. All right. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, welcome to your reading. We are doing things a little different today. We might keep this format in which it's much more of a general reading, and then I will speak to anything that is specific for, you know, if something comes up and it's very much love or spiritual or material, I will speak to those things. Mostly because I am going on vacation. I'm going to Mexico next week with my sister, and she is my best friend. And I want to make sure that I speak to you guys and your needs for the next 2 weeks, and a shorter content video is the easiest way for me to do that. So if you end up liking this, please let me know down below in the comments. If you really want to go back to the longer format, also let me know in the comments. Or in my Discord if you are a part of that. Discord link is in the description. So spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine, please let me know what I need to tell my wonderful Leos for this week, the next 7 days. Again, these are timeless readings, so even though today I believe is the 11th, sorry, it's 11th, because it's Indigenous Peoples Day. Woo. Even though today is the 11th of October, if you come to this next year or 6 months from now, it doesn't matter. This still holds true. So tell me about Leos for the next 7 or so days. And Leos, as you know, if you have been with me before, if something comes up and it's definitely divine timing, that 7-day rule does not count because divine timing doesn't care about our stupid time for humans. All right. 8 of Cups, the need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, and leaving home. This cup reminds me, I'm sorry, this card reminds me of the Fool's Journey, actually. So you might be taking a big risk, but it is a risk that you're willing to take because you know it serves your highest self. Thank you. Oh, I knew it. Can I do both? No, just got it. This came out before when I did your whole ass reading, so. Ace of Wands is an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. So this could be why you're leaving a situation that doesn't serve you. And the Four of Pentacles, Four of Earth. Managing your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money and time or emotions. Smart business decisions. Seeing things as black or white and being charitable. This could also be holding back some of your energy or money until you are sure about the investment. Bottom of the deck is balance. This came out before, so yay. Leo, let's talk. You guys are definitely moving out of a situation. I think you may have gotten an offer for something that you know is better for you. It allows you to be more creative. It allows you to be more in line with what you believe is your ideals and your values. You might be deciding to leave the situation because, it feels outdated to you. It feels like this isn't who you are anymore. And so you're like, I want to move into a higher level of being with temperance there. Temperance to me is about, this is also about balance and patience and all of that. Let me just show you guys real quick. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. So I think, again, balance is big, but I'm noticing diversity. So this could be leaving a situation in which not everybody's beliefs were valued. I kind of feel like maybe you were in a scenario in which you just knew that either the people or the situation no longer served your highest calling. So you decided to leave so that you can grow. I do think that there's some financial abundance that is linked to this in some level. So maybe it is, if it is, friendships or relationships that you're leaving, it's because they somehow hindered your growth materially. So, maybe they partied a lot if they're friends, and I'm just noticing all of these empty cups, and you're just like, I'm going to take my own cup and I'm going to go home. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to learn. And I want to be with people who fill each other's cups. We're going to continue to clarify this. I'm picking up on the charitable aspect of this. It's like you can grow in order to give back to those who give to you as well, in different ways. So even though you might have the material wealth, they give you support, like they're the shoulder that you cry on kind of thing. Okay, what is another card to clarify, Spirit? What other decks should we be using to clarify? Okay, we're going to use the Angel Answers. This is also by Radley Valentine. Let's split the deck here. What is a message to clarify this energy for my Leos, please? Spirit. Smells great. Take action. I think this is about you walking away from something. Again, this is something that no longer serves your highest good. Spirit is saying it is time for you to walk away. It's time to take action. This could be walking away from something that hindered your growth, as I said. I keep getting that maybe there was something, a habit that maybe some of you or just one of you had that you can tell that it's hindering. So if it's like, you know, it could be like gaming instead of doing your work, or it could be, you know, mindless eating, or it could, you know, obviously with the cups here, it could be the alcohol, you know, or any sort of addiction or habitual usage of something that was not serving your highest good. And it's like, finally, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on from this because it's not really helping me. And your angels are saying it's time for you to take action so that you can be in this space where you can not just give to yourself. It's like you have to hold back your energy. I really think that you were giving your energy to people or a situation that didn't deserve it. You know, that you just weren't getting a lot back in return, and what you were getting back wasn't very healthy. So bottom of the deck is you're ready to take this walk, you're ready to walk on and change your priorities. Again, the spiritual quest and leaving a place that you maybe thought was home. For some of you, I can kind of see it as like, you know, maybe you were a regular at a bar or something and you're just like, this is not what my life is going to be like. And you move on. Okay. So if that resonates, take it. If it does not, don't worry. We will continue. Spirit, what is another deck for me to use to clarify this energy for Leo, please? Okay, Spirit, you gotta give me something here. All right, we're gonna use the archetype deck from Chris Kranz. I used this actually quite a few times this weekend for myself, and it's such a great deck. This does go a lot deeper than what this, with all of this minor arcana, but you do have temperance there as your bottom of deck energy, so we'll see. What do Leos need to know, Spirit, for the next 7 or so days? Thank you. Both of them? No. Okay. Oh, okay, that's why. Gnosis. Wow. This got deep so quick. Bottom of the deck is the Shaman. So yeah, this could be a part of your spiritual journey, and it's just like needing to move on, and your acknowledgement of that. Do you actually walk away this week? Spirit says many of you do. A lot of you do. Okay, so I am going to look this one up. This is Gnosis. I think it's one of the last. There it is. Innermost knowing, mystic truth. True knowledge is not found in facts and figures in scholarly books on library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that rises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, likely involving mysticism, alchemy, which we just talked about alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling, not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip towards mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become the guardian of Gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. So I do think, you know, first of all, this is the spark that they're talking about, the Ace of Wands. This came up and you decided that in order for you to follow your knowing, there's something that's been in you. There's this feeling inside you that says you have to walk towards your spiritual journey and the time is now. And I think that this is leading you to this deep knowing that we know nothing at all. But it's not just that. It's like, how do I explain this? The spark that was inside you is like this feeling that now that you have understood on some level that your life is incomplete without seeking knowledge and being better. You cannot go back to what you were before or who you were before. And that's why I think that you have to leave a situation that would never honor that. Okay? Okay, I'm going to pull one more card. Which deck, Spirit? All right, we're going to pull a crystal. Now, pardon me in advance because I do not know all of these by heart. I know a lot about stones. I keep, obviously, a lot of stones and shells with me. All right, Spirit Guides, Ancient Ancestors, Divine. This is The Crystal Spirits by Colette Baron Reed, who did an amazing job today acknowledging Indigenous Peoples Day. Thank you. Moldavite, I do know a little bit about this, let me tell you. That's some awesome, awesome power there. I'm very sensitive to stones, and this one makes me how do I explain it? Like when I hold it, everything gets a little wavy for a second. It's like it helps me see through the veil very quickly. So aquamarine is at the bottom of the deck there. I am going to very quickly look up aquamarine because moldavite is pretty. So moldavite is actually a stone that is part of a meteorite that I believe was only found in the Czech Republic, which is close to where I used to live. And aquamarine, okay, I can spell. Enhance clarity, calm, discernment, awareness, and the acceptance of one's truth. That's what the bottom of the deck energy is. And man, that's you guys right now. So I definitely see you leaving a situation because it is no longer accepting of your truth. And you need to embrace that. And that's where you're moving into right now, Leo. Moldavite, and let me just see if I have all of my... We do have 8s, 50, 65 is 11. So 111 and 88 are your numbers. So new doors open and you cross the threshold. What is happening, you guys? I mean, you can tell me in the comments if you want to, but I definitely think that you guys are leaving a situation. It is transforming into a higher version of your best self, okay? Like I said, this stone, if you seek out moldavite, it's very hard to find, and it can be very, very expensive, and be very, very careful with it as well, because a lot of people sell fakes online, and so you want to make sure that you're getting it from a reputable buyer if you are looking at this. Also, make sure that all of your stones that you are getting are ethically sourced, because a lot of them are not, and that will mess with the energy of your stones, okay? So this is absolutely about transition, transformation, trial by fire. So I do think that this, again, with the Eight of Cups here, water is an emotional sign, so I don't think that this transition is going to be easy on you, but it is absolutely for your highest good. Okay, I'm going to pull one card about love, and then that is going to be it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, this short version. Let me know down below. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you have not already done so. For those of you that are like, it's almost 20 minutes, this is short. Yeah. Sorry. Tell me about Leo in love for this week, Spirit. Tell me about Leo in love this week. Okay, thank you. Wow. Sexual union. All right, go ahead, get it, Leo. Except for me, probably. This is for you guys. It's not for me. I do my own. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. One of the things that I think about with Moldavite being the crystal of transformation and rebirth, it is also about death, and so is sex. So sex is the mystery of both life and death, and that is why an orgasm is called the little death. Well, it's not just why, but it is one of the things to remember. So yes, I'm very, very pleased with this reading this week, Leo. I feel like sometimes I have to give you guys some pretty hard messages, but this time it feels like you're actually taking action and following your higher purpose. So congrats, Leo, and I cannot wait to see you in another video. Take care of your wonderful self on this beautiful Indigenous Peoples Day, and I will see you soon. Bye.